Hello, fine folks out there in YouTube land. Good to see you again. So this is my week 17 update of the keto diet. Honestly, being Thanksgiving and I also had a planned cheat day this week, I didn't expect to have anything to tell y'all again, but I do. So it's been an interesting, crazy, wild week. Again, this week I've had my grandson pretty much since last Wednesday, I think. So his mom's been sick, his dad's been keeping him, and of course while his daddy's at work, he's here with me. And I don't know if you can see him, but he's over there a little bit asleep. He hasn't woke up yet, and I am not trying to wake this child. You see my tank top. This is one of the tank tops I told y'all about in one of my weight loss victories that slipped off my shoulders, slipped all the way down around me, and nearly killed me because I was in mid-stride and I nearly fell on my face. Well, I'm wearing it today so I can just show y'all how it looks, but yeah, keeping it on is not going to be the easiest thing. So let's get started. Now, as everybody knows, or if you're from the States, you know that this last Thursday was Thanksgiving. So of course I had planned to have some banana pudding, which I did. I actually didn't really do too bad, but I did have quite a bit of banana pudding, probably about 2 cups of it, which is, I guess, sugary. I don't really know. I should have bought the sugar-free, but I figured my dad would notice. He's not a ketoer, so, you know, I just went ahead and bought the regular banana pudding or vanilla pudding to go in the banana pudding. And, of course, bananas has that natural sugar in them. Of course, I ate a good amount of ham. Ate a bite or two of turkey. We actually got a turkey from Bojangles, which was pre-cooked. All you had to do is bring it home and heat it up on the day, and it was really good. Oh, goodness, excuse me, because allergies are kicking my rear end, and they have been for a while. But yeah, and also the day before I ran out of blood pressure pills. Well, I called them in. They said it was going to take a little bit to refill them. They had to call my doctor. So I was also out of blood pressure pills. Thanksgiving Day with all that ham, not a good day to run out of blood pressure medication. So my blood pressure was a little higher than normal, but it's actually been regulating itself pretty well lately. Normally with my pills, my blood pressure is about 120 over 80, which is normal, but that's with my medication. Now, without it, it can get quite high after a couple weeks. Usually if I stop taking it, which I have done because I don't like the medicine, after about 2 weeks, my blood pressure is about 200 over 160, so it wasn't good. But here lately, with my medication, my blood pressure's been 110 over 70-ish. So I was thinking maybe it won't be too long before I can kick this medicine. And maybe it won't. But Thanksgiving is definitely not the day to try that. Like I said, ham. Lots of ham. So I didn't do too bad. Like I said, I did have banana pudding on Thanksgiving. And I also had one Hawaiian sweet roll. Now I had intended to make me some ham sandwiches with the Hawaiian sweet rolls, but they really weren't as good as I remember them being, even though they have been in the past one of my favorite foods. So, you know, it's okay. I only had one. But, oh my goodness, coupled with the not having my blood pressure pills and the ham, I suppose, and the sweets and the carbohydrates, for about 24 hours, I retained 9 pounds of water weight. Oh my God, I was so miserable for the whole day after Thanksgiving, all the way up until the morning after. Not the morning after, but the morning, Saturday morning. So, I mean, I was quite miserable. My tummy was extended. I was very bloated, and I felt horrible. And I didn't think it was going to go away, but it did. It did fast. After about 24 hours, it was all gone. And I weighed, at that time, what I weighed last week, it was 263 and some change, 263.8. So, for that 9 pounds to jump on me, boy, I freaked out just a little bit. Now, I knew it was water weight, but still don't nobody want to hold on to 9 pounds worth of water weight. So, like I said, that went away by Saturday morning. Now, Saturday, which I've told you a few weeks ago, was my nephew's birthday and my parents' 50th anniversary. So they were having a party. And we had to drive an hour and a half, about what it felt more like 2 hours, to be honest with you. So we had to drive about 2 hours to go to my nephew's house, where of course it was cake and pizza. Now I only ate some toppings off the pizza, but out of not being rude, and of course if you need to, you can reject the idea of cake. But I did have a slither of cake. I didn't have a slice or a whole lot. When she cut mine, I said, just the tiniest piece, please. And she did. So I did have that, but I didn't eat it all. One of my great nephews was there. He's 9 or 10 months old now. So I was feeding him my cake, but I did eat, some of it too. And he, the cutest kid ever. He had cake everywhere. Love that baby. Oh my God. Y'all have no idea how adorable he is. And they took a picture of me there that I wasn't expecting to be taken, and it looked horrible. If you give me just a second, I'll try to find that real fast. So this is the photo they took. Y'all see me. Honestly, in this photo, I cannot even tell I lost 50 pounds. And to think of what I would have looked like in that photo had I not lost 50 pounds. So, but here's that little great nephew I was telling y'all about. This is my great nephew, Carson. I actually have 4 great nephews and 3 great nieces. My brother and sister are 10 and 11 years older than me, so their kids have had kids. And, of course, my son's had a son, too. So I have a beautiful grandson who went with me. And both my children, my daughter's fiance and my son went with me, including my grandson. So it was a nice day. My parents were there, of course. 2 of my nieces, 2 of my nephews were there, too. And it was really nice to have so many people together to see, because we don't often get to see each other. They live an hour and a half to 2 hours away, depends on which one you go to see. And it was nice to see them. But like I said, I did cheat just a little bit. And then after that, we went to my favorite restaurant, which is where I actually planned to do my cheating, which was a place called Beef Burgers in Greensboro. If you've ever been there, you know this place very well. The restaurant itself is old. I mean, it's from the 50s, maybe even 60s, but I think it's 50s. And the owner, I've known him for most of my life, but like 7 or 8 generations of my family have ate there, and we all really enjoy it. But they have these tiny little cheeseburgers with this secret sauce, and like I said, it's the McDonald's size cheeseburger, really small, but they put this secret sauce on it. The bread is just mushy and gushy. Well, because I had to have that piece of cake, and a couple of days before I learned a lesson of 9 pounds in water weight, and I didn't want to hold on to none of that, I just went ahead and took the meat off the bun. And it wasn't as good, but it was fine. And I did take a couple little nibbles with it on there, but for the most part, I just tossed the bread. I did eat some french fries. And then, of course, yesterday, my stupid self got conned by my grandbaby into going to McDonald's Play Place. Well, I just got a salad, but as I've told y'all before, the salad dressing from McDonald's, usually I bring my salad home and put my own dressing on it. The salad dressing from McDonald's is high in carbohydrates. So I went ahead and had that because he wanted to play in Play Place, and I let him, and I had some of his french fries too. So I did not do very well this week, and of course I've got to get my game on now. It is time, but I do have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful results. And before I forget, because I always forget, if you like this video, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I think that little bell just notifies you of when I upload, so if you want to hit that, hit that. That's up to you. But subscribe anyway. Do it. Anyway, so I'm going to get to my weigh-in results with my little board here, which is how I prefer to do it. And I'm quite happy because I have reached, I think it was my 3rd goal that I had made. My first goal was to get down 25 pounds. My 2nd goal was to reach 275. And my 3rd goal was to be down 50 pounds. And I have reached that. I wanted to reach it by December 30th, or by New Year's Eve. I reached it way early. I really did. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new goal. By December 30th, I want to be 10 pounds lighter than this. So altogether, 60 pounds down. We'll see if that happens. Hey, if I can get 75 pounds now, I ain't even going to argue with y'all. But here we go. So I'm on week 17 of my keto diet, which is amazing. If you don't know, it's high fat, moderate protein, low carb. less than 20 carbs a day. And I've got videos on here to help you with that. Plus, there's plenty of stuff here on YouTube. So you can do it. My starting weight was 311.8. Last week, I was 263.8. And this week, get that glare off there, 261.8. 2 pounds down for the week, even after all that water weight scared the heck out of me. My inches, I had lost 3.5 inches, sorry. 3.5 inches for the week. 50 pounds down, guys. 50 pounds down. Oh my God, I'm so happy. In 17 weeks. 17 weeks. 81.25 inches overall lost. I'm so happy. I wish it was more, but I'll certainly take this because, you know, yay. I'm going to stand up and walk back for you so you can see how this tank top fits me now. And I'll try not to lose it and kill myself. Again. So, anyway, here we go. Let's see if I can readjust here. Oh. And, of course, y'all see my cow puppy back there? That's Jake. For those who don't know, that's my live Jake. He ain't interested right now. He just ain't interested. Okay, so. Now, these tank tops, when I bought them, probably about 17 weeks ago, were actually tight and much shorter because my belly went out much further. You see this? I still got here. But, yeah, these were tight and short, so they fit pretty well now. But, no, they don't fit pretty well. I'm sorry. They're practically dresses now. And I bought like 5 of them because they were like $2 at Walmart. And, let's see here. I don't know if y'all can tell any difference, but I can. I'm very happy with it. And, still roly-poly there. You can take off these damn shoes. They make me look like I'm a bubble. 50 pounds down, y'all. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. My toes is cold. I can't be doing that. This is something new, too. I guess y'all can probably see this, but gloppy, gloopy, soft gunk. That little hangy dangle there is new. But there's also a couple inches gone that I can really see. But even though that's hanging there. So, it is what it is. I ain't mad at it. It's got to go some way. So, much love to all of you. If you're doing the keto diet, please let me know so I can go check out your videos too. Much love. See y'all next week on week 18. If something else happens this week or I come up with another idea to tell y'all about, you'll see a new video this week. If not, this is my video till next Monday. See y'all later.